All right, guys, you're looking at a brand new Asec from the UK. Stephen Szeles just sent this shiny gray lock to me. Really cool, very heavy, obviously. It's huge. This thing is huge. Made in the UK, and the manufacturer even put his name on there, Niall DeLu. Awful proud of your product there, Niall, I got to say. 5 levers. It is a piped lock, and so I'll be using some of Andy Mac's tools. Those of you guys who want to learn how to use lever locks, this is who I've gone to. He's helped me out tremendously. Let's see if it's going to help on this guy. There's what the key looks like. I got one key, and that's all. Hopefully I don't need any keys. Rotate it all the way over, and it opens. When it opens without hesitation. But watch this. When I lock him back up, this doesn't move at all. It really pinches him in place. It doesn't move 1 micron. Very tight lock. Let's see if we can get this guy picked. I'll be using some tools that Andy Mac sent to me a while back, about 2 weeks ago, that I've been playing with while I watch his channel and drink adult beverages. This does kind of slide around, so I'm going to take my piece of duct tape and just kind of push that up there and kind of hold him out of the way. All right, this used to be an ER key, and then Andy Mac sent it to me. Here's an original key. And what I did is I just file everything down just so I have the end of it to tension with, and then the rest of it, I probably filed it too far, but it was an experiment. You'll learn, right? This does weaken the key, but I'm not going to be putting a lot of tension on this thing. It does slide in the proper depth, and when I rotate it, I can feel him engaging. Now, what I will tell you is when I hold up the original key, and I hold up, this is, by the way, the longest tensioner that I have, you notice he's a little short. So he may not fully turn over the actuator, but it does engage, so it might work. We can try it. At least it will tension it, very light tension, so I can get it picked, and then we'll go from there. Again, I'm going to use the tool that Andy Mac made for me on the lollipop. Rotate him around. Now, just a tip. Again, I learned this the hard way. When you slide the wire in the bottom, I generally rotate him, and then I pull him back to me so that he's against the face of the lock, so that when I rotate him, he's right up in the very front. And here's why. If you just randomly take him and you shove him in there and you start turning it over, I found that a lot of times he gets caught up in the tensioner, in the talon, and you can't get him out. So just pull him to you, and you know exactly where you're starting from. All right, I'm going to reach under the camera. Light tension, slide it all the way to the rear, make sure he's free, and he is. And just start feeling the lever. So I got a little fault set there, a little turn. Very, very light tension. Can't be heavy-handed. Okay, slight turn. That was lever number 3. One and 2 are still springing. Okay, 1 just gave me a slight click, but no turn on the core. Number 2 gave me a slight click, and I felt a slight turn on the core. That was number 3. More turn on, very deep fault set. And usually fault sets are bad on these locks, but I might have found a false gate. No, I didn't. That was lever 1, and he turned all the way over. Let's see if he's open, though. It felt like he was open, and he is not open. So the actuator didn't quite turn around because the tensioner was not quite caught up. So I'm going to just take the wire. I'm going to slide him all the way to the back, and then use him to finish moving the bolt. Let's see if that got it. There we go. Just had to move it a hair. Just couldn't quite move him far enough because he wasn't quite long enough. But there you go. Open Asec 5 lever from Stephen Szeles. Thank you, sir. And again, Andy Mac, I can't thank you enough for widening my skill set. I really do appreciate all the information you pass along on your YouTube channel. Appreciate your time, guys. Stay safe. Stay legal.
Walk live where the sun beats.